Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Divyam dadamite chakshuhu pashyame yogama ishvara. Bhagavan Sri Krishna told Arjuna that my total understanding will not be possible with the limitations of your means of knowledge. Our means of knowledge are sense organs, mind and intellect. And the training that we have given to our sense organs, mind and intellect. So these are the limitations. Through these limitations, our overcome karma. Through these limitations, if we like to know the infinite, only an illusion will appear. Take an example. If we look at the sky, space is that which does not have form and color. And eyes are those which can function only where there are forms and colors. But the eyes will insist on seeing because that is their nature. Eyes want to see. Space is the one which cannot be seen. See the tragedy for the eyes? Then what will happen? Yet, the eyes will start looking at the space. Net result, optical illusion. And when we see the blue color of the sky and mistake that whatever I have seen by my eyes, that alone I believe. So we have seen the blue color of the sky. So will you believe, will you accept that the sky has a color? See friends. So what is the net result? Net result is, although the color neither has the form nor the color, yet we'll attribute the blue color to the sky. What will be the Divya Drishti? What will be the divine vision? The divine vision is, although we are seeing the blue color of the sky, yet the sky does not have any color. That will be the right understanding. This right understanding is called as divine vision. We are obsessed and influenced by our limitations of means of knowledge. And because of this obsession, we are arrogantly wanting to see God by our charma chakshu, by our gross vision, which will never be possible. And therefore, when Bhagavan Sri Krishna gave Arjuna this Divya Drishti, then what Arjuna has seen was told by Sanjay to Dhritarashtra, and where he said that Aneka Vaktra Nayanam, Aneka Adbhuta Darshanam, Aneka Divya Bharanam, Aneko Divya Neko Jata Yudham, Divya Malyam Baradharam, Divya Gandhanu Lepanam, Sarva Ashcharyamayam Devam, Anantam Vishwato Mukha. So everything was out of this world. Because what we can understand is only what we have known something. Take an example. Suppose I tell you, I went to Africa and there I saw Dunda. So what knowledge is taking place? No knowledge. Can you please explain little more what is Dunda? Is it a tree? Is it a flower? Is it a fruit? Is it an animal? Is it a human being? Is it a name? Is it a taste? What is that? Because we only know, आवाज और कम करो, we only know Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. Anything which is beyond that, we will not be able to recognize even. Because this is all that we have known throughout our life. See? And therefore, the teacher tries to help us understand, that divine form was like as if simultaneously thousands of suns were shining in the sky. What will be the brightness? Like that, the divine form was bright enough. So we will start. Should I put on goggles to look at that divine form? It must be very difficult. Because our understanding of brightness is only with reference to these lights. See, friends. But if we have the divine vision, as we saw yesterday, that candlelight is bright in darkness, but the candlelight becomes dim before the sunlight, because sunlight is overpowering and conceals the other light. The sunlight is seen by the eyes. Therefore, the light of the eyes is more powerful than the sunlight or the sun. Then the vision is illuminated by the mind, so the light of the mind is more powerful than the light of the eyes. See, friends, this Divya Drishti, if it is discovered, we will have a totally different understanding of the truth. According to our scriptures, the truth is revealed in stages. See, the truth is Nirguna Nirakara, without attributes and without form. Second, the truth is indicated Saguna Nirakara, with attributes but with no form. The third, the truth is Saguna Sakar, with attributes and with form. And yet, the truth is beyond all the three. Atyatishta Dashangula. See, friends, unless this complete understanding takes place, we will be only obsessed with one or the other vision. And this Divya Drishti is that we have a complete understanding without any doubt. See? So, to get this Divya Drishti, take an example, day-to-day example. Then we will see what Arjuna has seen. Otherwise, if you take the translations of these things, that Arjuna says, I have seen all the things in you, I have seen Brahmaji, I have seen Vishnuji, I have seen Shiva, I have seen all the animals and all the terrible snakes. This is not the meaning. See, friends. So let us take an example to understand, complete understanding what it means. There was a teacher who used to teach drawing to the children in his class. One day he said, come on children, today I will take your examination. So what he did, he made those children sit in a circle, 12 of them. One sitting at 12 o'clock, second at 1 o'clock, third at 2 o'clock, fourth at 3 o'clock. Like that, the 12 children were sitting. And in the center he kept one kettle, one flower pot, 2 cups, and some doll in between, and some fruits. And he said, okay, start looking at the thing and drawing. And they have done drawing. When the period or the examination time was over, he said, now stop. Now let us evaluate. So, you only evaluate. So, if I have to evaluate my own paper, I will always say it is perfect. So, not that way. Then 12 o'clock student give the paper to the 3 o'clock student. 3 o'clock student give the paper to the 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock to the 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock to the 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock to the 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock to the 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock to the 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock to the 2 o'clock. In this way, transfer your papers to the third person at your right angle. Then, yes sir, now evaluate these papers. And the children have seen everything wrong. And don't tell what is your evaluation. Simply write down and give the papers to me. So all the students wrote and gave to the teacher. He said, now look here, I have not done anything. You among yourself have evaluated the paper. I am giving out the result. 12 o'clock students result, fail, wrong drawing. Then 1 o'clock student, fail, wrong drawing. And he said, all the 12 of you are wrong. And I have not done anything, you only have done. How it is possible everybody is wrong? I said, what can I do? No, please see, it cannot be. He said, okay. Then he started evaluating. And when he evaluated, he said, according to me, every one of you are correct. Nobody is wrong. Now see the difference. The students were obsessed with one particular angle. And therefore, if something is not seen as seen by me, it is wrong. Okay? And who was the teacher? The teacher is sitting in his own place. But he has a Divya Drishti. He is able to cognize and recognize that from 12 o'clock angle, how the things will look like. From 3 o'clock angle, how the things will look like. And because he is able to have the comprehensive vision of a situation from his standpoint, nothing is wrong. This is the Divya Drishti. See friends, in God's creation, there is nothing wrong. Everything is perfectly going on. See, unless this vision we are able to discover, we will be all the time complaining only. Why this is happening? One governor's daughter, she happened to see me somewhere in satsang, and after satsang was over, then question answer, which I never like to entertain. But I was introduced, Swamiji, Mrs. So-and-so, she is the daughter of the governor, so-and-so. So naturally, she has to be respected. I said, okay. She has some questions. I said, okay, Mama, what is your question? Swamiji, I want to know, good people suffer in this world and bad people enjoy life. Why this happens? I said, Mama, forget about the world. Are you suffering? No, Swamiji, I am enjoying life. I said, do you get a reply? See, friends, good people are those who never complain. And those who complain, they are no good. See, friends, in God's creation, nothing is wrong. Everything is perfect. You take this vision and live your life. As much birth is necessary, death is equally necessary. As much health is necessary, diseases are necessary. Otherwise, where the doctors will go? See, as much poverty is necessary, riches are necessary. Once you discover this principle, that this world is made up of the threads which are crisscrossing, like the cloth. Cloth is not made out of the threads which are going only in one direction. It is called as a rope. You can hang yourself. But if you want to have a cloth Don't imagine, I want a cloth wherein all the threads should go in one direction. It is impossible. In the same manner, this world is made up of things which are not opposed to each other. I don't like to use that word. Dvandva is normally translated by most of the people as pairs of opposite. They are not opposites. They are the pairs of complements. Death is complemented in life. Life is complemented in death. Poverty is complemented in riches and vice versa. This is how the world is made up of. And once you accept this, that this is how the world is made up of, you will be happy. This is the divine vision. See? When we look around in this world and see the corruption, all kinds of things, we become frustrated. What is there to be frustrated? One person asked me this question in a gathering. Swamiji, I want to know what is your comment over the corruption that is going rampantly in our country. What do you have to say? I said, I have nothing to say. If I get chance, I will also do the same. Those who are not getting chance, they only are complaining. If they get chance, do you think they will keep shut? They will also do the same thing. And corruption is not only eating money, friends. Corruption is, if you take the correct definition of corruption, are we sincere to the job that we are supposed to do? That is corruption. We are supposed to reach the office on time and work. Are we doing that? That is corruption. We are supposed to take care of our elders in our family. We are not taking care of our elders. Is it not corruption? See, friends, corruption doesn't mean only eating money. There is a wide spectrum of corruption. Therefore, this world has always been like this. Therefore, don't give much importance to that. Focus your attention on something higher in life. See, friends, then only we have the divine vision. So, when Arjuna saw that, Tataha sa vismaya vishto Vrishta Roma Dhananjaya Pranamya Shirsa Devam Krutanjalira Bhashata. So when he saw the divine form with so many things together, so bright and brilliant, Krutanjali, he put his palms together, Krutanjali, Abhashata, he said, Vismaya Vishtaha, he was wonderstruck. What I am seeing, can't imagine this. Rishta Roma, horripilation, Pranamya Shirsa Deva, with all humility and salutation, putting his palms together, he thus said. What Arjuna said? Pashyami devans tava deva dehe sarvans tatha bhuta vishesha sanghan brahmanamisham kamalasanastham Rishishcha sarvan durgascha divyan Aneka bahudara vaktra netram Pashyami tvam sarvato nantarupam Nantam na madhyam na punastavadim Pashyami vishveshwara vishwarupa Kiritinam gadinam chakrinam cha Tejo rashim sarvato diptimantam Pashyami tvam durniriksham samantat Diptanalarkadyutima prameyam Tvamaksharam paramam veditavyam Tvamasya vishwasya param nidhanam Tvamamvyaya shashvata dharma gopta Sanatanastvam purusho mato me. His prayer continues with great wonder, humility, surrender and understanding. First, Pashyami devans tava deva dehe. Hey, O Lord, tava dehe, in your, I am seeing all the gods. Pashyami devan. This word deva is a technical term. Dyotana devaha. The one which is illuminating is called as Deva. See, everything in our scriptures is to be understood from three standpoints. One is Adi Bhautik, second is Adi Daivik, and third is Adhyatmik. Three standpoints. For example, the structural eye or the ball hanging in the sky called as the sun, what we see with our structural eye, is Adi Bhautik. Then the second one is that there is a vision in the eyes. So the vision is because of the grace of the Lord Sun. So that Lord Sun, because of whose grace there is a vision in the eyes, that is called as Adi Daivik Surya. And the third thing is that knowledge of the colors and forms is taking because of the eyes, so that is Adhyatmik Surya. So the sun which is hanging in the sky is Adi Bhautik. That sun because of which Karna was born to Kunti Mata, he was Adi Daivik Surya, and that sun because of whom we are able to see is Adhyatmik Surya. Same thing. See? So Deva means the one illuminating power. Like the mic I am seeing, the mic cannot see me. I see the chair, but the chair doesn't see me. Imagine if it happens, what a great fun it will be. When some huge structure is going towards a chair will run away. Baapre, aa gaya, hathi. This doesn't happen. So, Pashyami Devan. O Lord, I am seeing all the possible faculties are in you. See, all possible faculties. Which are the faculties? Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. If these are the five objects, there are five faculties. The faculty of hearing, the faculty of seeing, smelling, tasting, touching, etc. Now these faculties are common for all of us. When we talk about vision, nowhere it is said my vision or your vision. Vision is a common denominator. Like the students in the medical college, they study anatomy. They don't study the anatomy of the dead body. They are studying the anatomy of the humanity. So this is the causal level understanding. Unless our understanding at the causal level is complete, we will never be able to deduct properly at the effect level. So Arjuna says, Pashyami Devan Stava Deva Dehe. O Lord, I am seeing all the possible potentialities which are seeing manifested in this world, and Sarvan Tatha Bhuta Vishesha Sangan, and all those faculties, potentialities, they are seen manifested in the form of the effect in all the beings and things. See friends, take one example, take any object. That object is seen by us in 5 different ways. See, what is the sound the object makes? Suppose I take, this flower and I crush it. So there is some sound. So this object has a sound, shabda. Sparsha, I touch it. It is soft, cold, shabda, sparsha. Rupa, ranga, it is this size, this shape, this color. Then Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, I take the smell. See? And taste, make the some kind of achar out of this and taste. Aha! So one object is seen by us, experienced by us in 5 different ways, because there are 5 objects, 5 sense organs. And this is common for everyone. It is not that, a Mahatma has got, 7.5 sense organs. and a Papatma has got 2.5. No. It's not a human being has got 5 sense organs and animals have got only 2. No. Because what is at the causal level, the same thing is manifested at effect level. See, friends. Therefore, when the doctor does the operation, he has already known where the kidney is. When he has to perform the operation, will he say, "Yaar, main bhul gaya, kidney kidhar rakhi hai?" No. Because it is common denominator. Therefore, O Lord, I have seen in you that you are the cause and you are the effect. Brahmanamisham kamalasanastham. And this total creation, cause and effect, is maintained by 3 principles. The 3 principles are the principle of creation, sustenance and dissolution. So, Brahmaji, the creator, Isha, Shiva, the destroyer, and the remaining Vishnu Bhagwan is the maintenance department. I have seen in you all these 3 potentialities manifesting as if having taken a different form. Be very attentive. One man, with the conditioning of his father, he is called as the son. But he has not become many. The same man with the conditioning of the wife, he is called as the husband. He is the same man. And so is the case with reference to his son. He has become father. So like one man has become 3 in the same manner, one Paramatma with the 3 functions is referred to as if he has become 3. O Lord, I have recognized that you are the one who is the creator. You are the one who is sustainer. You are the one in whom everything goes back. See, friends. He who has this knowledge, he will have no complaints. He will go beyond the law of karma. Because everything is happening in his will. See, friends. Therefore, a devotee is not influenced by the law of karma. Because for him, everything is happening is God's will. When everything is happening according to his will, where is the question, I am the doer? See, friends, but most of us get lost in this dumb thing called as the theory of karma. Papa, punya, dharma, dharma. It is required up to a particular level, KG1, KG2, KG3. But now we are in quintals. How long are we going to talk the same thing? I don't know what sin I have done. I got married to this lady. Swamiji, please help me. So what can I tell you? You have tortured her in the last life. Therefore she has come in this life. And she is observing Karwa Chauth. She is not going to leave you for next 7 lives. Therefore behave properly. This is only for us to become self-oriented. Presently we are selfish. Those who selfish, they stink. Then those who have the self as the Isha, they are self-oriented. It is for this purpose that the law of karma, etc. is told. So, Rishishcha Sarvan Uragashya Divyan, all the great rishis who are the custodians of the wisdom of the total world, and Uragashya Divyan, the divine snakes, that also I have seen or I am seeing. Aneka Bahu Daravaktra Netram. O Lord, I am seeing you with many, many hands and eyes and mouth, etc. And Pashyami Tvam Sarvataha Anantarupam. You are expressing in many forms. Like the wave is talking to the ocean. Oh Lord, you are expressing in all the forms, whether it is a tsunami or a Katrina, whether it is a dewdrop or whether it is an iceberg, you alone are expressing. And na antam na madhyam na punastavadim tava na anta madhya. You have neither the beginning nor the end nor the center. You are the infinite potentiality. See? Will the wave be able to imagine, understand, appreciate the possibility of number of waves that were in the past, which are in the present and which will be in the future? A wave will never be able to recognize this. See, friends. But when the Divya Drishti comes, then all the possible potentialities are recognized. This is what a spiritual life is. Recognize your all infinite potentialities. See? And for us to recognize our infinite potentiality, the Lord, out of sheer love and compassion, not out of qualification, creates such situations in our life that we are able to be self-oriented in our pursuit. Presently, we are extrovert. Our life is dogward. But when our life will become Godward, and for that purpose alone, the problems are created by the Lord out of sheer love and compassion. See, friends, the whole Bhagavad Gita begins with this compassion in the heart of the Lord. Imagine when Arjuna told Bhagavan Sri Krishna, Senayor Ubhayor Madhye Ratham Sthapaya Mechuta. Hey Achyuta, kindly take my chariot between the two armies. Bhagavan Krishna had a choice. You know, choice these days more than anybody else. There was one Sardarji, and he was winning all the answers. And he came to the last question. And then Amitabh Bachchan asked him, last question, if you win this question, you will get 10 crores, not 1 crore. Okay. And the question was, what is your father's name? And Sardarji started laughing. Why are you laughing? Tell your father's name. Option to diya hi nahi. Because he has gone up to that point only by options. See, friends. So, this Paramatma is infinite. He can never have any beginning, middle and end. It cannot be comprehended by our intellectual abilities. No. Unless we merge ourselves in the ocean, the wave can never recognize the truth. So the divine vision is, give up your obsessions about anything and everyone. Normally, we are all obsessed with something or the other. And more the obsession, stronger is the ego. Like, for example, some people are obsessed with perfection. Such people are perfectly miserable. Miserable also perfectly, not ordinarily. See, friends, therefore the Lord creates such situation as He created for Arjuna. When he was told, Senayor Vayor Madhya Samsthapaya Mechuta, Bhagavan had a choice. Whether to take the chariot in front of Duryodhana, Dushasana, or take the chariot anywhere else. And where Bhagavan Sri Krishna took the chariot? Bhishma Drona Pramukataha Sarvesham Cha Mahikshitam. Of all the army people in the opposite lane, among all of them, Bhagavan has chosen Bhishmacharya, Dronacharya, so that Arjuna should get confused. See, friends, unless you are confused, you will never stop. See? And when you stop in confusion, There the truth is revealed to you. You get the highest wisdom when you are confused. Once we are going to Anandi in Maharashtra, we drove from a long distance, early morning time, 6 o'clock or so, and the driver had told us, hey man, you are going somewhere wrong. Ask somebody. No, I know. I said, you do not know. If you don't feel like asking, I'll ask. Stop the car. He stopped the car. In the morning, one person with a pagdi on his head and lota in his hand, he was going for Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate. When he was thus going, we stopped the car and I asked that man. I said, excuse me, I spoke to him in local language. Excuse me, where this road goes, even under that high BP, his wisdom was not lost. He told me, road goes nowhere. Road doesn't go anywhere. He said, you ask a proper question, where you have to go, I will tell you the road. In the same manner, whenever there is a problem in our life of any kind, understand, in the disguise of that problem is divine blessing hidden. That is the Divya Drishti. Don't complain. See? Had this situation been not created by the Lord, Arjuna would never have asked all what he has asked in the Bhagavad Gita. See friends, therefore, when Bhagavan smiles, because Prahasanniva Bharata, Bhagavan started his discourse when Arjuna said, take my chariot between the two armies, let me check who is there to fight with me. The Bhagavan smiled and said, okay, you want to see your Dada and Guru, with them you have to fight. And when Arjuna became frustrated and disgusted, then Bhagavan ko maja aa gaya. Maja aaya na? Don't we do that? When the kids are playing, there was one girl, now she is a grown-up one. She was so attached and close to me, she will never like any child coming near me. My Swamiji, my Swamiji. So one day I was telling her, hey, you have got two, mom and dad, I don't know anyone, so I will take your dad, okay? With her small, frog-sized hand, she will cover her huge structure father and say, no, you can't take, he is mine. Okay, then you keep the dad, I'll take mom. No, you can't take the mom. And when I am pulling them, she is crying, Swami, please don't. So when she was crying, do you think I will suffer? I was playing fool with the child. Exactly the same way. Bhagavan, for time pass, is making fool of us. And we become miserable. See? Was I fool to take her mother and suffer? Then why did I do? Time pass. See? Like, good food doesn't mean only rasgulla or mithai. Good food also means you should have chutney in that. All navarasa should be there, is it not? In the same manner, life has all the shades. Happiness, thode gam hai, thode khushiyan, ye jeevan hai. Look at the life with this vision. You are somewhere near Arjuna's vision. So, Nantam na madhyam na punastavarim pashyami vishveshvara vishwarupa. Hey Bhagavan, I am seeing this form, divine form, which is at the causal level. Now, after having seen the Lord as both the cause and effect, now the student is telling the second stage. Kiritinam gadinam chakrinam cha tejo rashim sarvato diptimantam pashyami tvam durniriksham samanta diptanalarka dyitima prameyam. Now Bhagavan's, the Chaturbhuja form he is seeing. Pashyami kiritinam gadinam chakrinam cha shankha chakra gada padma. In that form Arjuna was seeing Bhagavan Sri Krishna. First he saw as cause and effect. And also discovered He alone is the cause and He alone is the effect, and therefore He is beyond cause and effect. That was the first vision Arjuna had. That was the second vision. That doesn't mean the cause is an illusion. No, cause is equally a reality as much the effect is the reality. And therefore the second stage is, oh Lord, I am seeing you with the Shankha Chakra Gada Padma, your divine bright form. See friends, you know the Shankha Chakra Gada Padma which our Narayana has, what is the purpose of that? First is Shankha. He takes the Vaikuntha mobile and he gives us a call. So when he gives us a call, he gets a standard message. The customer that you are trying to contact is out of reach. We have no choice. We bang the phone. I don't know why these people keep the phone off, But Bhagavan doesn't do that. He has got in another hand Gada. Thank God Bhagavan is not a South Indian. You know why? Because in Tamilian language, there is no difference with tha, tha, da, dha, na. So, Om Gadadharaya Namaha, no, Om Gadadharaya Namaha. Shankha Chakra Gadha Padma. Like Kavita, they will say Kavitha. Not Ta, Tha. So, Bhagavan has got a second thing in his hand, the Gada, the mace. So when we don't listen to the inner voice, all of us know what is right. We are all the expressions of the truth. We don't need anybody to be told what is right and what is wrong. See, Arjuna's question in 3rd chapter. Atha kena prayuktoyam papam charate purushaha anichannapi varshneya. Anichannapi. Although we know we don't want to do this is wrong, and yet we do that. Meaning, we know what is right and wrong. Who doesn't know what is right and wrong? Everyone knows. And yet, we don't listen to our inner voice. Because the customer is out of reach. So Bhagavan takes the Gada in his hand and gives 1 ton. Oh God, if you remember, when the phone comes, you will not get the hit. See friends, Kabirji says, Dukhame sumiran sab kare, sukhame kare na koe. Whenever there is a misery, confusion, then only we remember God. See? And therefore when Bhagavan sees, oh this person doesn't remember me, dekhta hu, oh ek laga hai. And they know God. But then we become so expert. See? So let there be any miseries, we continue to be this wretched world. See friends, there was a friend of mine, I don't know where he is now. He got married, within 1 year or so, baby produced. That child was born a girl and the wife died in the delivery. 3 years, the baby has to be brought up. His mother was taking care. Then mummy said, beta, how long will you live like this thing? You get married second time. Who will look after the baby after I die? Okay, mummy, for your sake I get married. All those people who say, for your sake I get married, they are cheating themselves. They got married again. And again the performance repeated. Again 1.5 years, another girl was born. And the wife died in the delivery. Once, twice, thrice, 4 times it happened. And all the 4 daughters. Consistency. And yet he did not learn that life is something different than this. To such people who do not learn from their own experiences, they are not awakened yet, they are still rotting in this relative world. For them, we will give up a Maru. Bhagavan will not give up. Then he has got the Sudarshan Chakra, not Sudarshan Kriya. Sudarshan Chakra in his hand. And what is that Sudarshan Chakra? Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam, Punarapi Janani Jatare Shayanam. And if we listen the first call, and that call has to be received nicely. Hello, how are you? Not, ha, bol. This is a typical Gujarati. If you talk to a Gujarati in Gujarat, they will not say hello. They ha, bol. Like a barking monk. If this happens, we listen to his call from within, we get Padma, the lotus, all peace within. So this divine form, O Lord, Kiritinam, Gadinam, Chakrinam cha, Tejo Rashim Sarvato Diptimantam. I am seeing you are that form which is blessing as well as punishing depending upon the requirement for the evolution of every soul. Now, after having given this Saguna Sakar, now the teacher is giving, Arjuna is talking, the Nirgun Nirakar, Tvamaksharam Paramam Veditavyam, Tvamasya Vishwasya Param Nidhanam, Tvamavyaya Shashvata Dharma Gopta, Sanatanastvam Purusho Mato Me. Tvam Aksharam Paramam Veditavyam, Veditavyam, worthy of knowing. What is worthy of knowing? How much money amuk politician has collected through corruption? It is not worthy of knowing. See, one or two questions. Don't answer these questions loudly, answer in your mind. Who was the third president of United States of America? On the last eclipse, how many people were born? What is the height of the tallest tree in the world? What is the answer? I don't know. Never mind. It makes no difference. But what makes the difference? What is that which makes you miserable? Then you will come to know, whenever you have become somebody, that somebody is always miserable. This is worthy of knowing. When are you happy? When you are nobody, as in deep sleep. This is worthy of knowing. See, friends, Veditavyam. What is that which we should know sincerely? See, in the 13th chapter, Bhagavan Sri Krishna says, I shall tell you that which is worthy of knowing. And then he says, Anadimat Param Brahma na tatsat na asat uchyate. So that Nirgun Nirakara Tattva, Tvam Aksharam Paramam Veditavyam. You are that indestructible, uncreated, unmodifying, infinite, conscious, blissful existence. And Tvam Asya Vishwasya Param Nidhanam. And everything is contained in you. Now, be very, very attentive. This divine vision must become clear. Once I was somewhere in Visakhapatnam, we were going by boat in the sea. And the sea became a little rough. So that person asked, Swami, should we go back? I said, no, I am enjoying free ride up and down. So there were a few people, no, Swami, we should go back, I feel sick. I said, anyway, you are sick, I am also sick of you. Let's go back. Then I asked that man, I said, hey, how deep is the water in the ocean? Be attentive. The same question we ask. We go to the jeweler and we ask him, is there gold in the ornament? See what a wrong question it is. Water is not in the ocean. The ocean is in the waters. If you remove the waters from the ocean, it is no more an ocean. Once I was giving some example about the mud pots. See, the mud is not in the pot is in the mud. If you remove the mud from the pot, what will remain? One elderly person very sincerely said, clean pot. Now, to such wise people, what can you talk? Divya Drishti I refuse. It's not a clean pot. So we imagine, be very attentive, we imagine the gold is in the ornament, but the truth is, the ornament is in the gold. We imagine the water is in the ocean, but the truth is, the ocean is in the waters. We imagine that we are inside the body, but the truth is, the body is in us. This is the Divya Drishti. See, friends, if I is not there, there is no my body. If I is not there, there is no my wife. If I is not there, there is no my misery. If I is not there, there is no my property. So where is everything existing? Everything is existing in this I. But we have the upside down understanding. Viparita bhavana. So here that prayer is telling us, Tvamasya Vishwasya Param Nidhanam. The whole world is contained in you, O Lord. See, friends. We can ask a question, where is the earth? There will be reply. We can ask a question, where are the waters? There is a reply. We can ask, where is the fire? There is a reply. We can ask, where is the air? There is a reply. Have we ever asked a question, where is the space? Everything is in the space. There is no where for the space. Yet this question was asked by one student in one of the Upanishads. Where is the space? So the teacher said, in your head. No, please tell. The space is nowhere other than in the mind. When your mind is enfolded, as in deep sleep, where are you? In Bangaluru or Hubli? Nowhere. Because the space disappears the moment mind is enfolded. And with the disappearance of the space, the time disappears. When time and space disappears, the objects disappear. When time, space, object, desha, kala, vastu, they are nowhere. There is no world. But you continue to be. So you are the abode of everything in this world. This is the Divya Drishti. See, friends. And when we include anything in the definition of I, towards that we have no hatred. See? Once I went to some hospital to see some friend. So after I saw, there was one man. He said, "Oh, Swamiji, please come, please bless me also." I said, "Okay, enjoy your sufferings." So he said, "Swamiji, see, I have got a big abscess on my hand. And every day when the doctor comes, and he presses that thing, and almost, half a bucket full of pus comes out. And he was telling so lively as if the mango juice is coming out of it. And for me, because I was not involved in that, I said, "Yeah, enough. He said, "No, फिर और बताता हूँ. कभी खून भी आता है." Who wants to know? When our pain is also there, it is very joyful. Because I is there. See? Tvamasya Vishwasya Param Nidhanam. Then, Tvam Avyayaha Shashvata Dharma Gopta. Avyaya. Although the whole world is in you, O Lord, you remain the same. Is it not our experience? Dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tatha dehantara praptihi dhirastatra namuyati. The childhood has come and gone. The teenage has come and gone. The young adult age has come and gone. The middle age has come and gone. But I don't feel old age has come and gone. But now I have started feeling old age has come and gone. Now people are praying, oh Lord, don't keep him long. We cannot see his suffering. The person who is in coma, he never suffers. Those who are alive, they suffer. Kitna will pay kare jao. And it's padai. So all the good and bad experiences we have gone, but nobody has experience of birth, growth, old and death and absence. We are the same. That is why many old people say, Swamiji, I am not old, I am just 18 years old. But now your grandson told me you are 81 years old. No, the figures are this way, that way. Actually, I am 18 years old, not 81. Now, the one who is not 81 and the one who is 81, they are two entities. 81 is the body. Embodied doesn't have age. Tvam avyayaha. And Shashvata Dharma Gupta. Shashvata Dharma is what? That Dharma which can never change. Shashvata Dharma Gupta means the one who is the controller of the eternal Dharma. Dharma of the fire to be hot, Dharma of the water to be liquid, Dharma of the air to be flowing, moving. In this manner, this whole world is sustained by this eternal law that all the great elements and everything is moving in a cosmos without creating a chaos. See, friends, when a doctor sleeps in the morning, when he gets up, he doesn't become an engineer. So his knowledge is protected and contained by the same principle. In this manner, everything is controlled by you, O Lord, Shashvata Dharma Gupta, and therefore, Sanatanastvam Purusho Mato Me. So according to my understanding, O Lord, you are the Sanatana Purusha. Purusha means two meaning of this word Purusha. Purusha means Purishayanat Purusha. The one who is expressing through the body, our body is called as Puri. Puri means a town, Jagannath Puri. Navadvare Pure Dehi Naiva Kurvanna Karaya. So Purishayanath, the one who is expressing through the body as a resident of the body, is called as Purusha. And second, Purnatvat Purusha. So although he is expressing through the limitations of the body, yet he has never become limited. Discover this principle, your divine vision is opened. See? The other day somebody met me, Swamiji, you have changed my complete life. I said, I am so sorry. He said, no, it is for good. Earlier I was so disturbed, so frustrated. Why this happens? Because we imagine that we are husband 24/7. You are not. We all have to play different roles in life. See? Play your role perfectly well. Fortunately, all of you are in Karnataka. Natak karo. See? And what is Natak? Natak is, it appears everything is being done, but nothing is done. This is called as Natak. See? So when you are in front of your subordinates, roar like a lion. But when you are in front of your wife, meow like a cat. Meow, meow, meow. Perfect. You will never be miserable in life. Because both the places you are doing the natak. Swamiji is very difficult. Don't tell me that. What are you doing now? As if listening. कितने महात्मा आके चले गए. A challenge to the Mahatma. सुधार के दिखाओ. See, friends, don't take life in a wrong stride. We all have to play so many roles. Let us not mix up these roles. Life will be most beautiful. Because all these roles are not real. They are only conditional. Are we by birth husband? No. Then when the husband is born, when you get married. So when the wife dies, then what happens to the husband? He goes nowhere. Because he was not. See, one of my friend, he had a Chinese wife, very sweet. She was really very good lady. And one day I came to know that she died. And just marriage was hardly for 3-4 years, only one child was born. And when she suddenly died for something, my friend was so miserable, constantly crying. I don't know what I said, look here, yaar, enough. How much will you cry? You have to come out of it. Now take care of the child and it's okay. You will have to go through. Nobody can live your life. But why did she die? You reply by this question. Then I will stop crying. I said, okay, listen. Chinese माल ज़्यादा टिकता नहीं. What can you do? We have to accept the truth. There is no way out. Once you recognize this principle of life, you will go through all the ups and downs and maintain your wisdom and wit all through your life. See, friends. Therefore, Sanatanastvam Purusho Mato Me, Purusha Purnatvat Purushaha. So this Purna Purusha Paramatma, he alone is supporting the man in me, he alone is supporting the husband in me, he alone is supporting the father in me, he alone is supporting the son in me. And because he has as if become many, he has not become many. It is something like this. Eyes alone are, rather mind alone is vision when coming out of the eyes. The same mind when it comes out of the ears, it is called as the hearing ability. The same mind when it comes out of the nose, it is called as poking ability. We poke nose everywhere. Pokeability. Because of this, has the mind become many? And suppose the eyes become blind. Has any loss occurred to the mind? Mind is the same. Come to discover this truth, that we are two in one. As a conditioned expression is the individuality, and as that which is expressing through the conditioning is Purnatvat Purusha. When our understanding thus gets corrected in the light of wisdom, we will go through all the experiences without becoming an experiencer, joyful or sorrowful entity. Anadi madhyantam ananta viryam ananta bahum shashi surya netram pashyami tvam deepta hutasha vaktram swatejasa vishwamidam tapantam. So this is the Virata Roop of the same Paramatma, the total gross manifested world. Anadi Madhyantam Ananta Viryam. O Lord, without the beginning, end and the center, you are with the infinite potentialities. Ananta Bahum. Through every hand, you alone are expressing. Be attentive. In the 10th chapter, Bhagavan said, I am the mountain, the Himalaya among the mountains, I am the Ganges among the rivers, etc. So that was in the various locations God was to be discovered. Now here everything is in the one reality, the Lord. So here he says that Ananta Bahum, all hands are yours. Be attentive. We all have hands, but how many times we become aware of this? That this hand is functioning under two agencies. Central government, state government. Two agencies. So, I have a desire to go and scratch my face. But something had happened and the hand has become, because of the stroke, paralyzed. So, there is a desire to scratch my head or mouth with the hand, but my desire is no more functional because the divine energy is withdrawn from the hand. So two energies are simultaneously functioning. Therefore, Anantavahum Shashi Surya Netram. That doesn't mean Shashi Surya Netram means like that old truck, one light bright, one light dim like this. That is not the thing. Shashi Surya Netram means the one who is the illuminator of all the experiences of, rather through the sense organs or through the mind. Shashi is the moon, and moon is the presiding deity of mind. So all the experiences gathered through the mind are because of the presence of the Lord as the presiding deity of moon for the mind. That is why those people who are little mental, on the Puranmasi and Amavasya, there is a celebration. Because their moon activates them extremely. Shashi Surya Netram. In a school, the teacher asks, okay, children, tell who is more powerful, sun or the moon? All the children said, sun. And one child did not raise it. What about you? He said, I disagree with them. Then the moon is more powerful. How come? Sun gives light during day. How does it matter? Moon gives light in night, in darkness. So it's more powerful. How you look at it? So Shashi Surya Netram Pashyami Tvam Dipta Hutashavakram. See, the mouth of the God is fire. Everything is offered to the Lord in the form of ahuti in the Agni Kunda. We don't offer ahuti in the waters. We don't offer ahuti on the soil. We don't offer ahuti in the air. Because fire is the mouth through which the Lord eats. So you are that Dipta Hutashavakram Swatejasa Vishwavidam Tapantam. By your own power, energy and the strength, the whole world is activated. Dyava prithivyo ridamantaram hi vyaptam tvaya ekena dishascha sarva društva adbhutam rupamugram tavedam lokatrayam pravyathitam mahatman. A Mahatman, all the worlds are terrified by seeing your this ugra rupam. Now from here, the Lord's terrible form is being explained by Arjuna. He says, you have occupied or everything is contained in you, whether it is the space, the earth or in between. All the directions are contained within you. And društva adbhutam rupa ugram tavedam. And in this ugra, terrifying form, having seen lokatrayam pravyathitam mahatman, a Mahatman, O Lord, everyone is frightened. Be attentive. Who are those? Amihi tvam surasangha vishanti kechit bhita pranjalayo grunanti swasti tyuktva maharshi siddha sanghaha stuvanti tvam stuti pushkalabihi. All these children of Dhritarashtra, all these gods, all these kings, they are extremely frightened, and because of the fear, they have put their palms together and they are trying to pray you, and all the great Siddha or the Maharshis, they are again and again offering their prayer, telling, let there be goodness prevail everywhere. And in this manner, by many praises and many stotras, Pushkalavihi, by many of them, you are being glorified. Who are those? Rudraditya Vasavo Yecha Sadhya Vishveshvino Marutashchoshmapascha Gandharva Yaksha Sura Siddha Sangha Vikshante Tva Vismitascha Iva Sarve. These are the various forms of life. What we see by our eyes, that alone is not life. Life is far beyond. Which are those? Rudra, Aditya, Vasavaha, Vasus, then Ashvinaha, then 49 Marutas, Pushpapa, the Pitaras, Gandharva, the divine musicians, Yaksha, the treasurers, and Sura, the Deva, Siddha Sangaha, all the Siddha Purushas, they are all seeing your this divine form, and all of them are extremely awestruck by looking at this. Now why are you telling this? Arjuna continues, Rupam Mahate Bahuvaktra Netram Mahabaho Bahubahu Rupadam Bahudaram Bahudrashtra Kararam Društva Loka Pravyatitastatham. Te Rupam Mahate. You are this terrifying and horrible form with many forms, many eyes, many mouths, and long hands, etc. Having seen, everyone is frightened, and I am also frightened. Friends, when we think of God, we only imagine one-sided thing. Life has got both the aspects, birth and death. To understand life completely, we have to include everything in. See, but normally what happens, we want to have only one way, and this is where our drishti, our vision goes wrong. So, having seen this terrible form, everybody is frightened, and I am also. Because Namasprusham Deepta Maneka Varnam Vyaptananam Deepta Vishala Netram Društva Hi Tvam Pravyatita Antaratma Dhrutim Navindami Shamam Cha Vishnu. O Lord, you are permeating in and through everything. Nothing is without you, and your mouth is opened, and your eyes have become so terrifying and big. And having seen this, I am now frightened inside, and I am unable to hold my wits, and therefore, hey Vishnu Bhagwan, Shamam Cha, please cool down, please cool down. Because Drashtra Karalani Cha Te Mukhani Drushtva Kala Nalasannibhani Disho Na Jane Na Labhecha Sharma Prasida Devesha Jagannivasa. You are this terrifying mouth with long teeth and terrible gums. I am frightened because they are as if pouring out the fire of destruction. I have lost sense which direction, which time, nothing I am able to understand. Therefore, O Lord, Prasida Devesha, kindly cool down, He Jagannivasa, you are the abode of the total world. And what he is saying, Ami Chatvam Dhritarashtrasya Putra Sarve Sahaivaava Nipala Sangaihi Bhishmo Drona Suta Putras Tathaso Sahasmadiyai Yodha Mukhyaihi. All these big warriors here, such as the children of Dhritarashtra, all the kings which have come here for the war, Bhishmacharya, Dronacharya, Sutaputra, that is Karna, and so many warriors from all our side, and the important warriors, all of them I am seeing. What are you seeing them? Vaktrani te tvaramana vishanti, drashtra karalani bhayanakani, Kechid Vilagna Dashanantareshu Sandrushanti Churnitam Uttarangaihi. I am seeing all these big warriors and everything. They are entering your terribly opened mouth. and your teeth are so huge and bright and sharp. And in your mouth, all of them are entering one by one, Bhishmacharya, Dronacharya, and you are biting them away. And when you are thus biting them away, in between the gaps between the two teeth, somebody's head is stuck, somebody's hands are coming out, and you are bringing your tongue out of your mouth and eating them. Oh Lord, I am extremely frightened. Who are you? See, friends, our devotion is when everything happens according to our choice, by God's grace, everything is good. This is Kerala, everything. Either or either, one Keralite was asked. We should say either or either. He said, either. Therefore, oh Lord, seeing you this terrible form, I am terribly frightened. And he gives two beautiful examples. These two examples will convey a deep meaning. We'll read them first and then we'll go further. Yatha nadinam bahavo muvegaha samudramevabhimukha dravanti tatha tavami naralokavira vishanti vaktranya vivijvalanti yatha pradiptam jvalanam patanga vishanti nashaya samruddha vega tathaiva nashaya vishanti loka tavapi vaktrani samruddha vega लेलीयसे ग्रसमानः समन्तात् लोकान् समग्रान् वदनैर्ज्वलद्भिः तेजोभिरापूर्य जगत् समग्रं भासस्तवोग्रा प्रतिपन्ति विष्णो आख्याहि मे को भवान् उग्ररूपः नमोऽस्तु ते देववर प्रसीद विज्ञातुमिच्छामि भवन्तमाद्यं न हि प्रजानामि तव प्रवृत्तिम्. Now Arjuna is completely paralyzed and his understanding of everybody is entering this terrible form of the divine, everything is going within. See? And his understanding is explained through this verse 28 and 29. They give a very deep meaning of life. And if we understand this deep meaning of life, like Arjuna, we have slowly opened our divine eyes, Divya Drishti. So now you go and sleep. Tomorrow morning, when you are awake, we'll start. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnahat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om.